Hi guys. So this is gonna be vlog number 2. Thank you guys so much for watching my first vlog. I know it was really long, but I wanted you guys to know kind of what was going on for me here at college. So for my second vlog, I'm really just wanting to tell you guys why I chose Austin Peay out of all the schools that I applied to, and why I chose nursing. Those are 2 questions that I do get asked a lot, you know, being in a sorority and being on campus and knowing people around the Clarksville area. And I wanted to tell all of you all who may not know or who might be wondering. So I'll start off by why I came to Austin Peay. At first, when I was going through my college visits, I didn't even think about coming to Austin Peay at all. My mom actually mentioned it to me and said that we should check it out. I was going to be touring at Belmont, and she said, well, while we're down there, let's just stop at Austin Peay. They've got a good nursing school. So I was like, okay, like I'm not opposed. We got down here, and I loved Belmont, and I got here and I loved Austin Peay. And at first, I felt like my heart was pulling me towards Belmont, and it did for the longest time. And financially, Belmont did not work out. But it so happened that I loved Austin Peay just as much as I loved Belmont. So coming to Austin Peay was not like a huge letdown or anything like that. Not to mention, Austin Peay has the #2 nursing school in the state, behind Tennessee Tech by 1 point on the NCLEX pass rate stuff. I don't even know. But they're literally like almost #1. So I know that I'm going to a phenomenal school. I also have an uncle who lives in Clarksville, and hi Danny if you're watching, and my mom's best friend growing up, Dawn, also lives here. So I had family and like close family friends that lived by, so it made the transition here a lot easier, just knowing that if I ever needed anything, I had people here that were, you know, less than 10 or 15 miles away from the school that could be here, you know, in a flash. So when I came on my tour for Austin Peay, the things that really stuck out to me were the campus itself. The campus is really not that big. You can really get anywhere you want on campus within 10 minutes. Like, you could be on one side of campus and get to the other side of campus within 10 minutes. So my short breaks in between classes, like as long as I'm getting out on time in one class, I'm gonna make it to the other. So that was a good thing for me, because when I did tour at UT was huge for me, so that was really overwhelming, and I didn't really want that big of a school. Like, I wanted a big school, but not a huge school. And Austin Peay has like around 10,000 students, so that was a perfect size for me. I knew, I was like, okay, this is the size I want to be in. And walking on campus, I was like, okay, like I can remember where everything is, like I know what this building is and where that building is. So it was a really good size campus for me. And I knew that it was going to be easy to navigate, easy to find all of my stuff once I got here, and that would be an easy component of a very hard move. Another thing that I noticed when I came on my tour was the people in the nursing school, and also just the people that I met. My advisor was very, very, very intimidating at first, but as I've gotten to know her throughout the school year, she's amazing and is there to help you if you need it. And everyone in the nursing department is crazy fun. Even though I'm not really there yet, I have gotten to meet some people. So we have an advisor for the pre-nursing program, that's Tina Massey, and then my advisor for my APSU 1000 class, which is like a nursing seminar basically for freshmen, is Miss White, and she is hilarious. I love her. She has been so great at like accommodating everything, you know, if we're freaked out or if we need help with scheduling and nursing, you know, questions. She's always been there, which is great. But the teachers and the people on campus were awesome. They were very informative on the tours, and they made it feel very homey, and that was something that I wanted coming into college. I didn't want to come in and feel like I don't even know the word I'm looking for, but I didn't want to come in and just feel like lost, I guess. I wanted to feel like I was at a second home, because basically this is what this is a second home for me. And with me being so far away, I wanted to make sure I loved where I was going. Other than that, tour-wise, it was basically like another school. It was like, okay, it has a football team, which I really wanted because go football, and our team is killing it this year, like, go Govs. Also, shout out to our new coach who's kicking butt. Like, we're killing it this year, y'all. I'm proud. And so I wanted football. I wanted a great nursing school that I know I would thrive in. And our nursing school is so competitive, so keeping my grades up has been stressful, but it's good. I've got my grades up. They're working for me. And I just, like I said earlier, wanted that homey atmosphere where I knew I would fit in well. And so far, the transition has been pretty good for the most part. I do get the occasional, couple days of homesickness where I really want to go home. And after parent weekend, I really wanted to go home. It made me realize how much I miss my family and how much I missed being at home. But I've made so many awesome friends here, so I know that I'm going to be okay. My mom's always answering my FaceTime calls because I literally call her like 10 times a day. But nursing school wise, the reason I chose nursing, when I was younger, like middle and early high school, I really thought I wanted to do pre-med, and I wanted to be a pediatric oncologist. It's a long story as to why I chose pediatric oncology, and if you know me, you know I don't like puke, so that's very ironic as to why I would want to work in pediatric oncology, but I just want to be the light in the dark times for those kids, and I feel like I'm a very happy, caring, loving person, and that would be an easy thing for me to do, to show love to those kids. So I wanted to be a pediatric oncologist, but that was 14 or 15 years post high school, and I also want a big family. Those of you who know me know that I love kids, and that I'm very, very passionate about kids, and family matters a lot to me, so I wanted that big family, and I knew that going the medical school route probably would limit that for me, at least. I mean, I know it's doable, but I didn't want to be completely stressed out or not there or, absent. So after talking with a couple that I babysit for, I really figured out, like, okay, nursing is for me. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. It's more flexible. It's less school time after high school. It's still really good pay, and it has more options. Medical school, you go through medical school, and if you do a specialty and you don't like it, okay, well, you're stuck there. Whereas nursing, you can move around. If I don't like the ER, I can go to, ortho or neuro or pediatrics. So there's so many more options for me to choose from in nursing, and if I want to move up, I can do that as well. Which is what I want to do. I want to become a nurse practitioner and either work in pediatric oncology like I wanted to do for med school, or work in the NICU. Both of which I've been like super passionate about. I love kids, and I want to be in an area with kids, and that could change in clinicals, but for right now that's where I want to be. But I've just always had a passion for helping people. Even since I was little, like, I've always just kind of been a mom to others. I always want to care for people, and always want to make sure they're okay. And I had a job at the hospital this past summer, working as a PCT, and I loved it. Just hearing things that patients would say to me about how I was treating them and how my care towards them was, let me know that I was doing my job well, and that I wasn't just doing a job, that I was truly caring for my patients and their well-being. And I think that that's extremely important as a nurse, is not just to be a nurse and just do what you do, but to have compassion for your patients, and be caring and loving towards them, because it's going to be difficult, it's going to be hard, but you have to be positive through that. And I think that that's very easy for me because I would love what I'm doing. It wouldn't really be like a job for me. It would be more of like a hobby, I guess, because I would literally love what I'm doing, working with kids. So my passion for helping people was a main reason I went nursing. Also the medical school route. And besides that, it was more of like it just felt like that was where I was supposed to be. It was like a calling. I felt like that's where God was telling me, you need to be in this area. And I had thought about at some point possibly doing missions and being a nurse that way, or being a travel nurse, or, explore. I wanted to explore the nursing areas, and there are so many options through nursing that you can do that with. But other than that, I mean, nursing is just, I feel like that's what I'm going to love. That's what I'm going to do my best at, and that's where God wants me. And things may change. I may get into the nursing program and say, hey, this isn't for me. And if that's God's will, that's God's will. But for right now, I'm stuck on nursing, and I'm super excited. I picked up a class this semester, and I'm picking up a couple classes next semester, and taking a summer class so that I can hopefully, God given that I pass my TEAS exam with a high enough score and that my grades are good, get into the nursing program next fall instead of the spring of 2019. and get in a semester early and graduate early so that I'll be able to get out and work earlier. But just gotta keep my fingers crossed that that works out. I'm super excited to like get started with all the nursing stuff. I know I'm gonna be super busy, but it's gonna be worth it in the end, doing what I love. So there is why I chose Austin Peay and why I chose nursing. If you all have any ideas of vlogs that you all want me to do for you all, if you all want to hear anything or see anything on campus, please let me know. I'm really busy, so I try to get as many vlogs in as I can. I know this is only my second one, and I also have trouble like coming up with ideas. So seriously, if you guys have ideas, like please let me know. I love vlogging, and I love vlogging for you guys, and I hope you all are enjoying the videos. So yeah, if you all have any ideas, like comment, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. But as for now, that's it. It's almost Halloween, so get spooky, get freaky. Don't scare the little kids. And I get to come home in a couple weeks, so I'm super excited. But anyways, that's it for now. So see you guys later.